Watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories happening right now. And topping our list for you is the weather. As a matter of fact, we had some severe weather earlier around our area. Right now, you're looking at some rain. This was in Sharps Ridge. As you can see, it was really coming down there for a time. We do want to get you up to date with the very latest on where we stand heading into the evening hours. I want to check in with meteorologist Michael Laudavino over in the Storm Center. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Bo, outside right now, we're finally beginning to dry out across East Tennessee. Live look on Storm Tracker 6. Notice in this loop, you saw some showers earlier. We're dry right now across the plateau. We're dry into the valley. Areas to the east are seeing some lingering showers. We do have a lingering aerial flood advisory also in effect for Hawkins and Hancock counties. That's through 7:15, so some minor flooding could be possible there. Otherwise, we'll continue to dry out for this evening. We'll see mostly cloudy skies. One good thing about the rain, it's really cooled us off. We're into the middle 70s right now for the valley, lower to middle 70s for the plateau. Still continuing to see humid conditions, so doesn't feel the greatest outside. And overnight, we'll continue to stay muggy. Temperatures into the middle to upper 60s for the plateau, upper 60s to 70 degrees tonight into the valley. So when you wake up tomorrow morning, again, at least there'll be a mild start to the day. A few of us could see a passing shower, a passing storm to begin the day. Otherwise, we'll see spotty showers and storms for the second half of the day for tomorrow. Temperatures into the upper 80s, feels like temperatures into the middle 90s. So we'll have plenty more days with heat index values actually higher than the middle 90s. I'll talk more about those and let you know what to expect in terms of our rain chances for tomorrow. That's coming up.
All right, Michael, thank you. Well, Knoxville police still trying to locate and arrest the man they believe is behind a murder at a Knoxville store. We told you about this on Friday night at 11 o'clock. Police were called to Harb's Market on Burnside Street. That's where they found 33-year-old Arise King Jr. shot several times. 6 on your side's Elizabeth Kubel spent the day today hearing from King's father. Elizabeth.
Yes, I did, Bo, and he told me that he feels empty after losing his son 3 days ago. I want to show you some photos family members shared with me. Take a look right here at your screen. For the first time today, we are seeing pictures of the victim. And as you mentioned, Bo, police identified him as Arise King Jr. His dad mourned the loss and also shared his mission to stop the violence.
If I can't stop this cycle, it's going to tear them apart. They'll never heal. They'll never be full men. It'll always be something that'll hold them short. I got to break that, because I want better for them. Every child I come across, I want better for them.
And we have seen the surveillance video that captured the shooting inside Harb's Market. It is far too graphic to show to you. I did ask King if he had any idea why his son was seemingly targeted and shot multiple times. He told me he did not, but he described it to me as too brutal. Bo.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you. And investigators identified the suspect as Christopher David Price. You see his picture here on your screen. He was caught on store surveillance cameras during the shooting. Now, police issued a warrant charging Price with first-degree murder. If you know where he may be, you need to call East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers tonight at 865-215-7165. And remember, you can remain anonymous. Next now on the Big 7, we're learning more about an early morning shooting along a Blount County road. Sheriff's deputies releasing surveillance video, hoping the public can help as they try to identify the suspects. Those gunshots, according to the sheriff's office, were caught on camera around 3:45 a.m. July 10th on Singleton Station Road near Continental Drive. 2 men were reportedly hurt but have recovered. Deputies already identified 3 men in the red Jeep. Now they're trying to find out the names of the 5 people in the white truck seen behind it. They think it is a 4-door Toyota Tacoma. Now, deputies only have a specific description for one suspect, said to be a heavy-set Hispanic woman in her 20s with black hair and blonde highlights. Victims told investigators this started with an encounter between them and the 5 suspects at a Knoxville nightclub on Alcoa Highway, with the suspects following them into Blount County, hitting the Jeep before the shooting. This all came to light when a deputy spotted the 2 victims walking along Old Knoxville Highway about an hour later. The sheriff is asking anyone with information to please call 865-273-5001. Continuing our list for you, police are now identifying a woman lost to gun violence over the weekend. As we've told you, a woman was found injured with a gunshot wound in a car parked behind Louise Avenue on Saturday. She was rushed to UT Medical, where she was pronounced dead. Now, KPD are identifying the woman as 26-year-old Jafasha Mitchell from Knoxville. Her death has officially been declared a homicide. According to police, a number of witnesses have been interviewed, but no suspects have been identified. If you know anything that can help out investigators in this case, you are asked to call East Tennessee Valley Crime Stoppers, and that number for you again is 865-215-7165. Remember, if your tip leads to an arrest, you could be eligible for a cash reward. Next now on the Big 7, we're learning about a lawsuit against the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office over the death of a man in custody. The lawsuit is actually filed on behalf of his baby daughter, who was not yet born when he died. According to the lawsuit, Oscar Rodriguez was arrested on July 14th of last year by Morristown police, accused of public intoxication. The lawsuit claims Rodriguez could not stand, so one officer pulled him out of the squad car and then dragged him into the jail. According to the lawsuit, that's where he stayed for nearly 2.5 hours with no one checking on him until a nurse noticed he was on his back, unresponsive. The suit argues that jailers should have known or suspected Rodriguez might be facing acute drug intoxication and provided treatment. Also, the lawsuit brings up issues about the jail raised in the past that we've covered, including chronic overcrowding. You may remember the jail was decertified for that reason in 2010. The lawsuit asked for damages of $40 million. Next up, another rash of car break-ins hitting North Knoxville neighborhoods. Police say they are investigating a series of break-ins in the same area as the burglaries we told you about last week. This is footage from last Monday of break-ins along the 4th and Guild neighborhood. Now KPD says they took 10 more reports of car burglaries in the same neighborhood and the immediate surrounding area over the weekend. A total of 11 cars were burglarized around Anderson Avenue, Haynes Place, 4th Avenue, Oklahoma Avenue, as well as Folsom Avenue and Eleanor Street. Investigators believe that the same person or people have been involved in these break-ins. Rounding out the Big 7 for you, one Blount County family is grateful tonight after a Good Samaritan saved their father's life. Roger Thompson was about to catch a flight to New York when he had a medical emergency in the airport parking lot. A stranger saw that he was in trouble and, according to the family, began life-saving CPR. His family were all flying out of the same airport, and though they thought they would say goodbye to Thompson, also known as Pops, before takeoff, the problem was they couldn't find him. So they called his phone, and that's when a nurse picked up.
Had found him unconscious with no pulse in the parking lot. For them to be just there and to take action like that and save his life is just an amazing thing.
Today, Thompson is recovering in the hospital. His family is thankful for another day with Pops. The names of those 3 Good Samaritans, by the way, Jeffrey George with airport security and public safety officers Tanner Seiss and Lieutenant Larry Eastridge.